Hey guys, how's it going? I want to quickly discuss about a new term that I learned. It's called as chemosynthesis. It's kind of photosynthesis, but this is a little different. It's chemosynthesis. I want to discuss about that. Before I do that, first let me quickly also tell you another anecdotal story. One of my friend, he went in an abandoned house. So that house has been abandoned for decades, like 20 years, 30 years. And then when he went inside, he found that there was just a lot of insects inside, spiders wandering around, scorpions. Then he said, oh my God, how does food cycle get established in a place like that that's not inhabited by humans? And then we were discussing about the fact that, humans, we can only think in terms of humans. Because my friend was saying, so there's just no human there, so there's no bread crumbs or pizza crumbs or something that humans left over for insects to come and eat. So how do all these insects come into an empty house? So, but he was thinking like a human, because we think the food that we eat, that's what, ends up as the food for other insects and stuff. But you know what? Even without humans, somehow food cycle gets established in any part of the world. And that's the same thing even in the deepest part of ocean, like in Mariana Trench. That's where chemosynthesis was, figured out. Because scientists explored that part of Mariana Trench. By the way, do you guys know what is Mariana Trench? It's the deepest part of Pacific Ocean. It's 36,000 feet deep. And if you put Mount Everest over there, then Mount Everest would completely be submerged. That's how deep it is. So at the deepest part of that ocean, scientists explored and they figured out that there are a lot of life forms over there. And the question is, without sunlight and with that place having so much of water pressure, how can even life forms exist? And then they figured out that there is a process called as chemosynthesis. Like on the terrestrial world, photosynthesis rules, right? Because plants use sunlight and then they grow. And then when they grow, every part of the plant is an organic matter because it becomes the food for animals. And then whatever animal that eats a plant, that gets eaten by some other animal, and then the whole food cycle gets set up, right? So similarly, deep in Pacific Ocean, in Mariana Trench, this chemosynthetic process, what it does is there are, I think, hydrothermal vents and cold seeps and all that. And from there, elements and methane and all that escape out. And then these microorganisms, they are able to convert that into organic matter. Can you believe that? And once that happens, then some other, insect or something comes to eat it. And then something else comes to eat the other one. And then food cycle gets set up. So I think that's how, life forms exist 36,000 feet deep under Pacific Ocean. Can you believe that? And the reason that happens is because of a process called as chemosynthesis. That's like photosynthesis, but it's a little different. So I learned that word today and I wanted to make this video. I'll talk to you later in my next post. Goodbye.